That's all good, especially.
Right, I think we can get going. There are two more, but it was a school raffle, and I'm not sure they're actually going to turn up. So we'll get going. If they do turn up, I can just bung them in the group. The pot there. So, have you all done this before? No. We've got any newbies? Newbies? Oh, quite a few newbies. Oh, that's good. That's good. I hope it's going to be a good night for you then. We have been here a few times before. We usually get something. Some nights are better than others, so some nights it can be crazy in here. I know Danny was in this room when we did the world's largest ghost hunt, and it was going off all night for you, wasn't it?
It was amazing.
Yeah, and then there's a room out the back there that I was in, and we had nothing for the whole night. It was really hard work. So we can never guarantee anything, but we will try our best to use the equipment within each room that best suits the room. As far as the equipment is concerned, you're all going to be split up into groups, so those that don't know what you're using, your investigator will explain what to expect from each different bit of equipment that we've got. We do know in here, the first time we came here, we had 3 groups in each room, and then we stopped for a break after our first session. Came back in here, and we compared notes. Each group, each 3 rooms, we all got the name Charlie, either on a board, spirit box, dowsing, whatever we're using, we all got the name Charlie, and it was like he was walking from room to room, and he was like playing games with us. So we do know there's a little boy in here, because we've confirmed it from comparing notes together. So there is a little boy, and he's about 7, and he's quite cheeky. Sometimes he pops up, sometimes he doesn't. So hopefully, Charlie, if you're listening, I hope you're here tonight, and you're going to give us some fun. I won't run through the equipment like I say, but I will go to the Ouija boards. Now, some of you may love them, some of you may hate them. It's my most favourite bit of equipment, and I have one in my house, I use them all the time, but I do understand that some people are very uncomfortable with them. We don't expect you to do anything you're not comfortable with, so if you don't want to use one, you don't have to. Just say to your team leader, I'm going to sit out of this, I don't want to do it. If you feel after a few minutes you can see it working and you feel, oh, I'm quite, then just jump in if you want to. But, you know, we don't force you to do anything you're not comfortable with. And that goes for any of the equipment, you know, table tipping. It doesn't matter what equipment you use, you're still talking to the same spirits that are in here. So it doesn't matter if you use a table, whether you use a board, whether you do dowsing or any of the other stuff. The spirits are here, and that's who you're talking to. But like I say, if you don't want to use a board, that's absolutely fine. We don't push you into doing anything you're not comfortable with. We will put a protection prayer in place before we start to keep everybody happy. And it's quite important that you take note of it. We did have a lady at Chester a couple of weeks ago who actually got quite emotionally involved, and she ended up collapsing on the floor. So we don't want that happening this week with anybody. So we will put a protection prayer in place. You need to concentrate on that when I do that. I will do that in a minute. You look worried to death. You okay?
Yes, she looks at me because she's dramatic.
Be as dramatic as you want. That actually is a good energy. You can bring them forward by being dramatic. That's really good. So I will do a protection prayer. When we're working, you have to concentrate on your senses. We work in the dark because that makes all your other senses ping up, and it makes them more alert and more sensitive to what's going on around you. So that's why we work in the dark. If you feel anything, if you hear anything, if you feel like you've been touched, if you feel like your hair's been pulled, pulling hair is quite a regular thing, especially with ladies, obviously, because they've got long hair. If you feel like you've heard a word being said, if a word pops into your head that makes no sense to you, just shout out and tell whoever in the room what you've heard, what you've experienced, because it might be that somebody else says, oh, I've just heard that, but didn't want to speak up. So whatever you feel, whatever comes to your mind, speak out, because it might make more sense at the end of the night when we put all the information together, and it might make a bigger picture that we can, build on for the next time we come here as well. You have to get involved, shout out, laugh, joke, talk, you have to get involved, you use your energy to build up, to get them to come forward. Once things start working, it kind of snowballs, and then once we get it going, it usually, we usually have a good night, but it's the getting of it going that's the difficult bit. So you all need to get involved with what you're doing. I'm going to do, at the beginning, I'm going to just get us, how are you all about linking hands? When we first started doing this so many years ago, we used to sit in a circle and hold hands, but of course because of COVID we don't do that anymore. Are you all okay with linking arms? Yeah? Is everybody happy with that? Yeah? Okay, we can do that then, that's good. And I think that's it. Housekeeping, yes. Fire exit, should there be a fire, is over in that far. There's a fire exit in the far room that's got the big fireplace in it with the cauldron hanging in the middle of it. So if the fire alarm goes off, that's where you've got to head.
To the fireplace.
Yes. The other thing is, we will have a tea and coffee break. The kitchen has a step down into it, so please, when you go down into the kitchen to make yourself a cup of tea or coffee in a little while, just be aware that there is a step. I don't want any of you going over and breaking ankles and legs and things, because it is quite a steep step down in, okay, so just be aware of that when you go in. And I think that's everything, isn't it?
Toilets are down there as well.
Yeah.
So if you're moving around in the dark, just be aware that there are steps down. Okay, what you'll see, they'll be pointed out to you as we go through. We are going to work in the dark, as I say. Have you all got torches? Yeah, got torches. Anybody that hasn't got a torch? Can you please, at the end of the night, bring them back? Do you know how many torches I get through in a month? They just go walk about. Please put them in the pocket without realising. Yep. The other thing is the equipment that we use is affected by your mobile phones. If you can all put your phones on airplane mode, that will stop any interference, but you'll still be able to take pictures. And please, everybody take pictures throughout the night. Yeah, you can take pictures, because there might be things you can pick up on the camera that you don't with your own eyes.
Don't sweep don't sweep. Yeah, the room. Yeah, I'm not getting any. The only one is busy
Usually.
Yeah, and the kitchen room.
That's why you're leaving it.
That's all right. Okay.
It's just in case I need to see them go.
I'm getting 17.4 degrees.
Something about up in that corner. I keep looking up in that corner at the top.
I think if you go up, it will be
Maybe just up in that corner. I don't know, I just think.
I know, it's got a strange, it's sort of drawn me a couple of times.
I keep, it's like I'm drawn to it.
probably would be.
I'm going to go down
We had it on there.
We're going to stick them on a particular group at the convent. He's lovely. Have you seen Casper and be like
We need to do a protection first before we start. I'm just going to go through, for those that don't know the equipment I've just put out. So we've got, this is a K2.
Yeah, mine's
This measures static electricity.
20.5.
So we believe that a spirit
Someone's
is
out.
energy.
I'm out. I'm
And
out.
if we have a spirit come towards this, you're hoping to see it go up to orange and then red, and then it will back. If you ask it to back off, then the lights will come back down again. We get a lot of, I prefer these to, we also have digital ones, whereas this is an LED display. This one is exactly the same, but it has a digital readout. So that will go red if anything approaches it with any kind of energy. These are what your phones will set off, so that's why we have to ask you to send turn your phones off. These are just ordinary cat balls. Okay, when you touch them, they light up and then they turn themselves off again, and we can actually get yes and no responses by using two. Can you touch that ball for yes? Can you touch that ball for no? And we will actually get responses from them. This is Sam, and the other one's Molly. They are wren bears. They actually put out a signal, whereas that one's pulling in a signal. Those ones actually kick one out, and when you go across the signal and break it, it actually sets off the alarm and the lights go off on them. So we can ask spirits to approach them and see if they light up. We did a really good session at Sedgeon Ho Church with those last summer, and they were going crazy, and we were asking them to step back and move forward, and we got loads of responses out of those. These are also the same thing, but we use bears because if there's a child spirit in the room, a child's more likely to go up to the teddy bear than it is to go up to a little plastic black box. So that's why we use bears, but these are exactly the same. And do exactly the same job. So, we're going to put a protection prayer in place first. So I all need you to stand up. We're just going to call out to start with here so we can get everything going.
There we are.
Big arms, so we haven't got I'm just going to turn that corridor off. I'm going to squeeze some into it in a minute. Sorry. Thank you. We got some.
Got four hands.
Right, we're all right. Never scared of the dark? Good, good, good. Right, okay, so if there's any spirits in the room, can you step forward, please? Make yourself known. We're here as your friend, we mean you no harm. We come with full respect. And we're here to speak with you, to find out more about you. Charlie, if you're here, can you step forward? And Thomas. Is Thomas here? In the centre of the room, there are some devices. If you could step close to them, you may be able to set them off. Don't be frightened of them, they won't hurt you. Perhaps you can tap on something for us. Is that the door? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Is the main back, is the front door open? Yeah, we'll shut those up, sorry. So, Charlie, are you here? Is that me? I was miles away then.
You weren't near it. You were behind me.
Is that you, Charlie? Can you do that again for us? Can you do that again? Let me give that teddy bear a cuddle. Go on. It won't hurt you. Perhaps that's why you stopped, because you made you jump. Let's see if you give that teddy a hug for us. Come on. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well done. Thank you, Charlie. Right, is there anyone here you'd like to talk to? Is there anyone here? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go around the circle, okay, and we'll shout out our names. And if there's somebody that you like the look of in the room, when they shout their name out, you make that ticket go off for us, yeah? Okay, so my name's Emma. We've met before, okay, so you know me, okay? So Pete, do you want to?
My name's Pete. Would you like to step forward?
I'm Sherry. If you want to step forward. My name's Bobby, and I put Kerry on the register. That's not my real. Well, that is my real name, but my nickname is Bobby. But you can step forward for me, please. Kerry, step forward. Katrina, step forward.
Nick, step forward.
My name's Shirley.
My name's Penny.
My name's Nikki. My name's Val. Step forward, please.
My name's Anthony. If you're here, can you step forward for me? My name's Cameron.
My name's Shelley. Hi, Charlie.
My name's Yvonne.
My name's Jackie. You've met before, Charlie.
My name's Angela. Step forward, Charlie.
Hi Charlie, my name's Rebecca.
Hi Charlie, my name's Danny. We met before.
Is there anyone?
To you last
Oh,
time.
sorry. Is there anyone here, Charlie, you'd like to speak to? Are you on your own, Charlie, or is there someone here with you? If there's someone here with you, can you set that bear off for me? Is anyone feeling anything?
I heard something move behind us.
I've got a pressure between my shoulder blades right now, so somebody's stood behind me and doesn't want to come forward. Thomas, are you here? How about setting the other one off in the corner of the room here? Look, there's one up here. See if you can set this one off for us, because you're taller, being an adult. Okay, there's one here. See if you can set that one off for us.
Is Michael here?
There's also some balls around the room. Oh, that was me, sorry. I'm so clumsy. Alright, there's a ball here, look, there's one there. If you touch this ladder, because I know there was somebody climbing up and down this ladder last time we were here. Okay, if you touch that ladder, you'll set that light up and we'll know you're here. Can you do that for us? Because we're all going to split up into a group in a minute and go into another room. So we're going to leave you on your own. So we want to know that you're here now. Perhaps you can tap on something. I'll stop walking about. I'm feeling quite anxious at the moment. I'll stop walking about.
My hands are on fire.
Yeah,
This one really hot.
Okay. Thank you. Are you affecting these people?
Literally, my hands are sweating.
Okay. If that's you affecting these people in this room, can you go towards the table and give the table a nudge and there's a ball on top of it, you'll set it off? Can you do that for us? Or approach one of those devices and they'll go to red, they'll shine red instead of green. Can you do that for us? Can you hear those church bells? Does that give you comfort?
I've listened to tap behind me.
Okay. If that's you tapping, can you do that again for us? Whereabouts?
Just in that corner where that fire extinguisher was.
Still hot?
Still hot.
Yeah.
Hopefully the camera will pick that up.
Are you being told not to talk to us again?
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's okay to talk to us.
Nobody's going to hurt you. Okay, it's just us here with you now. You won't get into trouble for talking to us.
Is the man telling you not to talk to us?
Just touch the ball. Then you haven't got to say anything then. Just touch the ball. if that's the truth of it, if you're not allowed to speak with us.
If Michael's here with us, can you come forward?
Okay, right, sorry everybody. This is a laser grid. I should have tried that before, okay. And what we're looking for is something to walk in front of it to create shadow. Okay? So you said it was behind here, the tapping?
He just got something on his back as
Oh,
well.
did you?
Yeah, just a bit of flash, yeah.
Right, let me, don't look into it because it is actually laser lights and it might actually, sorry Simon, okay. If there's anyone here, can you just step into these lights for us? Don't be frightened. They won't hurt you, they're just here so that we can see you're with us. What was that?
It's behind
Did you
you.
hear that?
Like tapping on
Was
the
it a
chair.
chair? Tapping or
Did
creaking?
you
Did you
see
lean against
No.
it?
No, I haven't touched
No,
it.
it just
No, it's
creaked
down
a
here
bit.
right now. It's the one by
Behind
the
us.
wall, by the next to the piano.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Because I heard it here.
I heard it over here.
We got it over
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can you step into these lights here then in the corner? Let's see if we can get you in these lights here. Or tap somebody on the shoulder.
I feel like there's,
It's like electricity. It's gone
Yeah.
quite cold behind me.
yeah.
I've got somebody
It's
constantly
really
on my
cold
back,
behind me. Really
constantly
cold.
pushing on me.
My hairs come up on my arm.
I felt it to have been like this with somebody.
It's gone very cold.
I'm getting that.
All you that had more hands,
Yeah.
yeah, your hands shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm cold.
It's great.
But it's really cold.
Yeah,
It's
I
got
did.
really
It
hot.
was really hot.
You got
Sorry?
cold as well. Some behind us cold. Right behind you. There's a mouse spirit behind me. Can you come forward? If there's a little boy behind me, would you like to come forward? Come forward. Come into the circle. You.
23. Sorry, that was me again. I'm so close in the dark. I shouldn't be doing this job, should I? There's rubbish at it.
That's all right.
I'm just going to take the temperature on your back. So yeah, you're actually.
Was that you?
That might have been me.
That was you.
I don't
You
think it was you. You were
were
too far behind. You were behind.
No.
Oh, hello.
Thank you. Can you do that again, please?
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Can you do it again?
It's not me, is it?
You're a mouse spirit here.
Is she lower back?
No, that's her.
There we go.
Can you set mine as well?
There's a mouse spirit.
Right, you're 22. You were 23.
It's quite impressive.
The temperature has dropped again in here
Yeah,
by
it's cold.
3 degrees again.
Behind me here is a lot colder.
It's not you, is it?
No.
That's you're not getting that close to it. Is he playing with you, Emma?
Sorry?
Is he playing with
I
you?
think it is.
I don't know. I can't work it out because when I go completely blank,
And when you step back, he's mimicking. Is he mimicking you?
I don't know. I think it might be battery issues. I don't know. Should we have a look at that? I think it was me.
Behind us.
What we're doing.
Almost like behind us.
Right, okay. Shall we split up into groups now and go off into different rooms? So, I need a light on it.
Val, can you put the lights on?
Thank you, Charlie, if that was you. Right, so leave you in peace now. Get me in
I'm going to place up behind me, just so it's stable. Anyone see that? Oh, that's stupid, a bit lights up. I've got a thermometer case. Basically, you point at something, hold the button down, point at something, it'll just take the temperature. Yeah. Anyone like to hold that for me? And obviously I've got my own, but we have an EMF reader, so I've done a baseline check, so there's nothing that should go off. What I'm going to do, I am going to place that
I feel that, yeah.
in the middle, and also got the
Very
cap.
careful.
Leave it open.
Have you got a torch on you?
We'll close it, we'll close it.
You want this on me?
I'm just going to close my... I told you I was hard. Okay, so there's nothing really going. Well, I'll pick up the stuff in here. Just let me know if you do pick up on anything, that'd be great. If there are any spirits in here, could you please step forwards? Okay, we're just here to talk, nothing else. Okay, there are 3 devices in this room, okay. Sorry, 4 devices. There are 2 devices on the floor. That's me. If you go near them, one will light up pretty little colours, and one will have a red screen that will turn on. If you are here, can you just walk forward to them, please? There's a little ball, okay, on this little table, on this stack of tables. Okay, if it's touched, I can't find it now. If it's touched, it will light up. Okay. Any one of these devices. Okay. Not going to harm you. But if you are here, please let us know.
Charlie's little ball, right?
Yeah.
Charlie, if you're here with us, can you go to the cat ball and light it up for us? It will show you some lovely colours.
If you go near one of the devices on the floor, they'll show up some lovely colours as well.
You don't need to be scared, Charlie. Just come forward and play with us. Show us you're in the room.
Can you tap on anything for us? Maybe one of the tables, or move the curtains. If you are here, is there a certain person you want to talk to? Anyone else want to ask any questions? I want to talk to me. If there is a male spirit in here, can you come forward? Okay, is that coming from the other room, or did I just hear that?
I heard
What,
that.
whistling?
Whistle.
£1 a tuck your arse or
Yeah.
something, isn't it?
I heard this.
I heard
Did anyone hear whistling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, not just me then. Was that you whistling? Can you do it again for us?
I was tapping here, but I don't know if it's just the window. No.
You tapping on the window? Or the chairs? If this is a female spirit, can you step forward, please? Come very still. I feel like something behind me. I'm not sure what else there are. It's kind of a bit flat.
Take a photo behind you.
Go for it. Can you tap on one of these cupboards? Try and open it. Bet there's something in there you want. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to put this little cat ball, okay, just behind me. Okay, it's not going to hurt you, it's not hurting me. What I like to do when it stops flashing is just light it up, okay? Don't be shy. I'm unfriendly most of the time. Okay, can you get one of these devices to light up for us? I reckon we should try the back room.
Yep.
I reckon we should.
What, the one with the kitchen?
No, the other one. The other one.
Is it normally the same spirits who live in the same place?
It's yes. So what all the equipment we do, we don't bring anything in. It's just we communicate with what's here. So we have two types of energy. So we have residual, which is where it's events on a loop. So I don't know they're dead. It's repeating certain events.
Okay.
So it could be walking the grounds or playing a card game, but that'll keep on repeating. And then what we have is what's the word I'm looking for?
Intelligent?
Yeah, so intelligent energy. So they know the past and they communicate, which is what we got in the hall. Okay, so yeah, but also with the residual, it's that everything's played on a loop.
Okay.
What we are going to do is we are going to just leave this room for a minute, and we're going to go into the back room. There's little fireplaces. All the chairs around if no one's in there. If not, we'll just come back in here. Okay, I'm just going to pick these devices up. Everyone's got their devices, haven't they?
Cool. Just check if anyone's in there first.
Yeah.
We all troop out.
Not to be shy about. We just want to talk. That's all we want to do is just talk. Yeah, we want to know you're here. There's nothing to be scared of. I feel like is someone like tapping on that window?
I thought it was in the corner.
Or somewhere over there. So, Charlie, is that you tapping either on the window or in the corner where that chair is? Let's go move that ball. Probably can't reach it there. Charlie, I've got a little ball that lights up. Okay, it's going to go on this chair in the corner. It stays. Okay, it's just lit in. Okay, it's in the corner, where that little chair is. Okay, if you just go near it or just touch it, just give it a little, just throw it. So what I want you to do is try and pick it up for me. Or move the chair. Move a chair, move a little table. Open a blind for me. God, I reckon you like that table, don't you? Anyone want to ask anything? You might not want to speak to me. Because obviously when you were talking, he was responding to you.
Charlie, can you step forward and just gently rock the table for us? That'd be really good. Can you knock on the table for us?
Can you make something go bang? Why is something creaking? Is that the table?
Could be outside.
Could be.
Charlie, come forward. I just want to talk to you.
Sorry.
You right? Feeling okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Can you gently rock the table for us?
For anybody, it doesn't have to be Charlie.
Is there someone else in this room with us? If you are, can you step forward for me, please? Are you a male spirit? If you are, can you try and move the table? Why can I hear something creaking? Is that the table going?
No.
No.
Can you, this is someone's chair. Is this a female spirit?
I think the window's Rectory.
Charlie's in every room.
They want someone else.
Taking it around.
We're getting someone else then. So
What about Thomas? We can.
yeah, Thomas, are you here with us? Okay, can you just use these people's energy? Okay, everyone's like laughing and giggling at that. Could you come forward? Just move the table, even just slightly. It's alright.
If there's a spirit in this room, can they move the table for us?
I don't know what the joke is.
Oh God, what's a start? Sorry.
It's alright.
Spirits like the laughter encourages them to come out and play with us.
See, everyone's having a little laugh here. Do you want to join in?
Come, Thomas.
Spirit.
Doesn't have to be Thomas, it can be anyone. Don't be shy. We're here to communicate with you. We're here to have a bit of a laugh.
We've got a happy spirit in here.
I'm going to try doing that. I'm going to put a kick down in the middle.
Okay, two in the middle.
What is?
Yeah.
Okay, and see. There's a spirit in here. Can you just come to the table, please? There's a little box on that table. Could you try and make those little lights light up for me? All you could do is just go near it. Light up the little ball. Just give it a touch. Can you come to this device in my hands? It will turn red if you come near it. You're not allowed to talk. You've been told not to talk. You a bit wary of us? Don't need to be. Charlie, if you're anywhere, if you're in this room or if you've come to pay us a little visit, can you step forwards, whether it be Thomas, Michael? Someone pick it up on anything?
No.
It's a bit dead in here as well.
Do you want to take some photos?
Yeah.
Please.
There was a woman in this room with a camera in her hand. Do you like having your photo taken? If so, just go to where she's pointing this camera and she'll take a lovely picture of you. Go on, crack us a smile.
I'm not conceive.
Yeah, you can do nothing at all.
Can you knock back?
Can you whistle for us? Can you move one of these little pots of flowers on this little mantelpiece behind me? What we can try is... Who's done this before? Just out of curiosity. No, none of you done this before?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to try something. If anyone stands up for me, move that table, we're going to do a bit of human pendulum. Yeah. Out the way. I just need 3 volunteers, please. Anyone will do. Just 3 volunteers. Do you want to go and do it for us?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need 1 person standing this side, facing that way, and 1 person standing that side, facing that way. Okay. What we're going to do is human pendulum. Okay. What I'm going to do, if you face down for me, face the other way. Just go what we do, because what's going to happen, you go.
Sorry if it went that way.
Because what's going to happen is, person in the middle is going to be pretty much my yes or no. So it's going to use Val to. Sorry, I just feel so drained. I don't know if it's been a long day or not. Oh, I need to get some sleep.
So it's already now.
Red Bull.
Yeah, to Val, what's going to happen is we're going to find a yes or no, so one will be yes, one will be no, and the spirits actually like push her. All your job is to literally catch her if she goes. Okay, so what I want to do is put your feet close together for me. Okay, close your eyes, imagine a candle. Okay, a candle has been lit, just focus on the candle for me. Okay, if there are any spirits here, okay, there is a woman in the middle. Okay, can you either push her backwards for me or forwards? Can you give me a yes, please? Just push her either forward or backwards. Which way are you going? You're not sure what you're doing, are you? Can you just do that again for me? Just give me a push just for a yes or no. Just give me a push for a yes. You're trying to push her forwards? Yeah, thank you. And can you just push her back just so I know that's going to be your no? Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Charlie, if you are here with us, can you just push the yes for me? You're trying to push her. You're not strong enough. Go on, give a good old run up and just shove her. Oh, I'll give you a countdown. Starting with 3, 2, 1, and push. Oh, thank you. Charlie, we're here to have a nice, lovely little conversation with you. It's nothing to be scared of. Okay, we're just here to make a friendly chat. Is there someone in this room that you want to speak to? Go on, give it a good old push. You want to speak to someone? Is it a male you want to speak to? Okay, is it the gentleman with next to the door? Is it the gentleman sitting down? Or is it myself? So I'll just repeat that one more time because I'm not sure what you're trying to do. So are you trying to speak with the do you want to speak with the gentleman that's at the door? Oh, okay. I'll just speak to you.
Okay. Well, that's a new one. What do you want to talk to me about? What do you want to tell me?
Does this man remind you of anyone? Does he remind you of your father?
I'm not guilty.
Was your father a nice person?
No.
No. Is he in this? You're right. Is he in this room with us? Yeah. Is he not allowing to speak, is he? No. Okay. Well, can you tell him from me that it's okay to speak to us? Okay. Can we ask him to step forward for me? We'd like to speak to him. Okay. So if you're in this room with us and you are Charlie's father, can you step forward and just let us know you're here? Did you just go to yes? Are you here? Okay. See, we're just here to have a chat. Okay. We want to speak to Charlie. Everyone wants to speak to Charlie because Charlie seems a really, really nice guy. Has he done something he shouldn't have done? Oh, okay. Has he been playing tricks on people when they've been here? Has he? Has he been going from room to room? Okay. Anyone want to ask any questions? Do you like us being here? You do? That's strange. Is there a particular person you want to speak to? No, you want to speak? You just want to speak to anyone? Is there a specific person you want to speak to?
Is there anybody else in the room?
Is it a female? Okay. Is this Charlie's mother? It is. Okay. Hello. How are you? You okay? Good. Good. Well, how many episodes you? Is Charlie well behaved? Oh. No. Is he? Has Charlie stolen something from this place and you're trying to return it? He has. He has. Has he? I'm trying to think. Has he stolen something out of this room? Can you? Okay. If he has stolen a... So I'm trying... What this place used to be?
Been all sorts of things.
I'm just trying to think what you could have stolen. Have you stolen something... Has he stolen something small? He has. Okay. Has he stolen off a particular person?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was squashing you.
Has he stolen something in this room?
We're going to have a swap round now.
Okay. What we're going to do now, we're just going to say goodbye, but obviously we will be back with another group. Okay, goodbye. Okay.
That was me, sorry.
Okay, getting faster and faster till it pretty much almost comes off your fingers. Okay, if there are any spirits in this room, can you please step forward? Okay, just bring the fast to the middle for us. If there are any spirits in this room, okay, there is a little communication device. Okay, what I like to do is just going to take, okay, it's a way of communicating. What we're going to do is just communicate with this, okay? So you can see there's a yes or no, some numbers and some letters.
Sorry, that one, mate.
Okay. What they're doing is just building a bit of energy for you to communicate. Okay, and furniture in the middle for me, please. Okay, if there are any spirits in this room, can you please step forward? Okay, if there are spirits in this room, can you just go to yes for me? Come on, don't be shy. Apparently you're lovely with the other group.
Is it? It's quite shiny.
Come on, can you just move it anywhere on the board for me? Is there a particular person you want to speak to? If so, can you move that little disc towards that person for me? Oh, no. Okay, don't be shy. Okay, just a way of communicating with you. Do you prefer it with the lights off? Do you have the lights off in here?
Turn them off completely, we're not going to see the board, so... You need to have some lighting on, and this is about a minute.
That's it. It's about 50p in the meat.
Charlie, have you followed us into this room, or have you gone with a different group?
Sorry.
Oh dear.
Okay, there are a few devices in this room, okay. There are some lovely little teddy bears, okay. If you go, do you want to give it a hug? If you go near it, they'll light up and start flashing for you, okay. Give it a hug, okay. It's yours to play with, okay. It's not going to hurt you, okay. It's a good toy. Okay, there's also a little cat ball, okay. Nice little ball. If you give it a grab it, touch it, it'll start lighting up. Okay, nice little colours.
Or you could play the piano.
Yeah, just give it, the tap or whatnot. What we do, we just move the planter again round the wall and build up the energy. If there's any spirits in this room, okay, don't be scared to come forward. Okay, we just want to talk. Okay, apparently you're a lovely filly of the group. Okay, you use this board to communicate with us. Okay, hands are back in the middle for me. Okay, if you are here, can you let us know you're here by moving the board? Just be anywhere.
Is there a female in the room with us?
Is there a male in this room?
Am I about to swap fingers?
Yeah, good. Just with your fingers, just literally lightly put it on, because it's probably trying to push it, but if anyone's fingers are too heavy, they might not be able to push. Okay, if you are here, there's a little disc in the middle of that board. Can you move it for me, just anywhere on that board? Or try and lift it up. Oh, I know you want to. I can see you trying. What I am going to do is that torch spray. Do you know how to turn the lights off?
Mm.
Which ones do you turn off?
3 switches by the door.
Oh, okay.
The one on the left.
That's because you walked in front of it.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm literally going to sign outside. I'm just going to walk past the step next to you. That was me. Okay, is that better for you? Do you like it when it's dark? Can you come forward for us? Just move it for me. You're trying to move it? I can see it's trying to move. Can you go to yes for me? Can you tell me how many spirits are in this room? Is there one spirit? Two maybe? Is there 3? More than 3? Is Charlie in this room with us? Or Thomas? Maybe Michael?
Charlie's mother.
Or father? Do you want us here? What we do is build up the energy one more time and see what happens. So everyone just moves the planets in a clockwise position for me. Using the whole board. So I'm going to grab a chair as well. Look like this one. Hey, Charlie, if you are here, can you step forward for me, please? Anyone patch back in the middle for me? If you're here, can you go to yes for me? Go on, just go to anywhere on the board, just to let us know you're here. One, oh thank you. Is there only one spirit in here with us? Can you go to yes for me? Can you find it? It's at the top of the board in the left hand corner where the sun is. Can you see that? Go up there for me. Can you not spell? Can you tell us your age? Is there a particular person in this room you want to speak to? If so, can you move the little brancher towards that person for me? Want to speak to you?
Me?
Yeah. Anything you want to ask?
God, right.
Do you like this woman?
Does she remind you of someone?
Did she remind you of your mother? Does she look like your mother? She does. Was she a nice woman? Did she look after you?
Do you like her because she's happy?
Was your mother a happy person? Sorry, you've got to move the planter, mate. Stretch out my arms too much. Yeah, I know you want to speak to her, but also we need a bit more from you. Can you just move it back into the middle for me? Back into the middle of the board?
Can you spell her name or his mother's name?
Can you spell your mother's name for me? Can you give us the first letter of her first name? And can you give us the next letter, please? What's that say?
Oh,
Is it O? No, that's not O. Is that U?
Q, isn't it?
Q?
Q, yeah.
Was Q her start of her second name? Okay, so it's N. Can you give us the next letter of her first name, please? N-O, no. Can you give us the next letter, please?
Nora.
Was your mother's name Nora? Can you go to yes if it is? Does anybody know her Nora?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is she a mum? Is she a mum?
She's.
Ah, okay. Are we still speaking to Charlie? If so, can you put the punch back in the middle for me?
Do we know who Charlie is? Has anybody looked at him?
Charlie's apparently this like little boy at Romus's place.
Yeah. Do we know anything else about him? He wouldn't be able to look up
No,
his
apparently,
mum.
apparently just goes from room to room.
Oh. So you wouldn't know whether his mum was called
No,
Nora?
no.
Charlie, do you like to play tricks on people here?
Do you mean you got a feeling you're not speaking to the person it says it is?
Hmm.
Are you playing a trick on us now? If so, can you move the plants back to the middle? Right into the middle of the board. You are. Are we really speaking to Charlie? You got very quiet. Are we still... If this is Charlie, can you give us your age, please? Can you tell us how old you are? No. Do you know how old you are? Two. You're 20. Are we really speaking to Charlie? Because Charlie's a little boy. You're not Charlie, are you? No. Can you actually can you find the no on the board for me? I told you, I knew it. I knew it. Are we speaking to Thomas? You're not a very nice person, are you? I can tell. No. Do you want us here? No. Is there a message you want to give in? Is there a message you want to give to someone? You're trying to warn us? Yeah. Can you move to punch that person you want to speak to? Or give this message to?
It's me.
Can you tell us this message? H-Y.
X.
X.
H-X.
Have you got something that I've done wrong that you are worried about? No.
Is it something you find funny that she's done? Can you tell us what she's done? No. I reckon she hasn't, has she? I reckon you're just playing with us.
Do you like me?
Definitely, yes.
Is she the only person you want to speak to? Is she the only person you want to speak to? There you go then.
Yeah, well, thank you very much.
Is there anything you want to say?
Yeah.
Want to ask?
Yeah. Are you here all the time? Do you live here all the time? Did you live in the building when you were alive?
Did you break into this place? You did. Okay, did you try and steal something? No. By any chance, were you homeless, Thomas? You were. So you stayed. So you broke in to stay in here to keep out the cold. If so, can you move the plants back to the middle for me?
Maybe Charlie. If the cat aged out something, it might be for Thomas.
Thomas, did you ask Charlie to steal something for you? Do you know who Charlie is? If so, could you put the plants back into the middle for me? That's not very nice, is it? Did you ask him to steal some bedding for you? You did. Well, why didn't you get it yourself? I mean, getting a child to do it, it's not very nice, is it? No. Are you sorry for it? You are. Can you spell out the word sorry? With the letters on the board for me. Can you find the S? Then the O. Go to the R. Can you come off and go back to the R again for me? Back on it again. And can you find the Y? So you're really sorry, you just saying that? Are you really sorry? I don't know what you're trying to say. Are you trying to go to the yes? Is that a B? Are you trying to spell out something for us? B.
Bye. B.
Are you saying goodbye? H. B.
Yeah.
You trying to say how to say goodbye? B. Y. Thomas, are you trying to say goodbye? You are. There's a. Do you not want to speak to us anymore? Is there someone in this room not allowing you to speak? Yes. Is there another male spirit? Can you Thomas, can you put the plants back into the middle for me? Can we speak with this other spirit? Does this other spirit want to speak to us?
Are you afraid of him, Thomas?
You trying to go to yes? Is that on the K?
Yeah.
Are you trying to spell out something for us? K. A. L. K. Is that a word?
Mm-hmm. Is it a person's name, Thomas? I don't know what that spells.
Thomas, we're not sure what you're trying to spell. Can you speak do you know English? Are you English? You are. Can we speak with this other person? Okay. Is that okay? K. A.
That's what he spelled just now.
Is this? Sorry. You try. Is he laughing at us? Is he playing games? Is he? Well, I want to speak to him. So, what I'd like to do is just step away, put the plants back in the middle for me. Can you step away for me and let this other person talk? I'd like to speak to him. If there is any other spirits beside Thomas in this room, can you please step forwards and just let us know you're here? Yes. Is it a male spirit? You are. Are you the one that's not letting Thomas speak? Okay. Can you tell us your name for me? E. X. Is your name Baxter? It is. Baxter, are you a nice person?
Have you had Baxter before here then? How old are you, Baxter?
Four. Are you 4? I don't believe you. You're lying to me. No. Baxter, are you a little boy? You are. I reckon this is Charlie, isn't it? Is this Charlie? You playing games?
Baxter, are you an adult?
You are. Can you give us your actual age, please? So I reckon you're about 46, 47. No? 2.
Yeah.
You're 20. Is this the first person we were trying to... Is this the first person we were speaking to? No.
Were you born in Bletchley?
B. Where's this one? Oh. I reckon it's spelling out Bletchley, isn't it? Are you trying to spell out Bletchley? Don't go quiet on me now, because I won't be impressed.
What year did you pass away?
Were you...
Did you fight in the war?
Which about the same?
Yeah.
You did. Were you not a nice person? Did you... No. Did you run away? No. Did you get your friends killed? Is that because you weren't following orders or because you handed them over to the enemy? Did you hand them over to the enemy?
Were you based at Bletchley Park?
Did you see active service?
Were you a coward? I reckon you were. Right. So,
Did you get wounded in the war?
were you not following orders? Were you following orders? Are you a bad person because you killed people you didn't want to kill?
Did you fight in Europe or in France?
Did you fight in a battle of the Somme? Can you tell me what year that? 5? Why are you telling us 5? Was that how many people died
Or
that you know?
5 years?
Can you tell us what year did he die? 1946. Did you run away from... It's taking a wind out of this.
Were you injured in the war?
So I reckon you ran away.
Were you discharged from the war?
Medical discharge.
Were you court-martialed? You were...
Was it because you tried to escape?
You're such a coward. Yeah, you were. Don't lie.
Were you a prisoner of war? No. Did you go back to work in your old job after the war?
See, I want to ask a really personal question now. I'm going to. Did you... Were you commanded by... Did you take orders from a sergeant major? If so, can you put it back in the middle for me? Okay. By any chance, was his name Mark Dennison? Are you trying to go to yes? If so, can you put the planche back in the middle? Or go to yes itself?
Are you surprised that he knows this name?
I thought so. Because you won't know me. It was my great-granddad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my great-great-granddad, yeah. His dad died about the song.
Who Mark Dennison?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to see his grave and everything. Did he die in about the song? Is that why you ran away, because you didn't want to take orders from anyone else? Okay, can you put the plants back into the middle for me? Is that was the reason why you ran away is because you didn't want anyone else to give you orders? Because let me rephrase that. Was this man a good friend to you? He was. Okay.
Maybe you come to us tonight because his grandson is here. Do you have contact with him still?
Me?
No, with your granddad.
Is that who done your laptop?
No.
No.
No. Not as far as I know.
Okay.
Is he here tonight? Your sergeant? Can he come into the room?
Can I speak with him, please? Okay, Mark, if you are here, can you put the planter into the middle for me? Thank you. Mark, do you know who I am? Okay. If you know who I am, okay, so just so I know it really is him, can you spell out my name? Hey. So I'm going to have to stop for a minute.
Well, we are.
Can you emotional?
We need to finish it off, so if you can go to goodbye and say goodbye,
Okay.
thank you. Okay, so we're going to push the plant chair. What's his name?
Mark.
Mark. Mark, if you can, we're just going to say goodbye now. Okay, we're going to finish off the night. So we're going to push the plant chair to goodbye.
Goodbye.
And we will speak to you another time, okay? Thank you for your time. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, we're going to have a tea break. You might want to sit down. We usually get things on it in here.
Well, I'm going to put the chair the other side of you because I don't want to get in your way.
That EMF meter either switched on.
So what's your camera reading then, Mr. Cameraman?
It's just a camera.
It's
It's
recording.
just videoing, isn't it? Yeah, it's just literally camera recording.
So is it?
Yeah, that's the only one that aims anything, which is a thermal camera.
So,
But,
right,
I don't use that
how
all the
much
time.
light have we got in here?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's them. Okay, I'm gonna,
Yeah, those are quite nice left on actually.
I'm gonna stick them on there. Has anyone got a torch on them?
Yeah.
Cool. So,
I've got a torch.
what we're gonna,
Would you like to borrow it?
that looks good, it's dying.
It does, doesn't it?
It does, because I switched it on once already. And yeah, it seems to be up again.
Everything's been charged up and everything, doesn't
Your one is
it? Okay, so what we're gonna do in here, okay, so I've actually got, has anybody used a spirit box before?
No.
No, okay, good, because I'm going to use mine, whoever's phone's that. Just going to make a noise, can you say? Anybody like to listen to it? So what a spirit box does is scan through radio frequencies, as you can see.
Is that for EVP?
It's kind of EVP. We're not actually, obviously it's not something that's being recorded, so it's just
No.
a response that you can get, you know. We use it for questions and things, so we get a response to it. We've had some actual intelligent conversations with it.
The spirit box? Yeah, so basically what it does is scan through radio frequencies, okay, as you can hear. What it would do, it would use those frequencies to communicate, so it won't be sentences, it'll be words. It does have different settings, so you can have on a fast speed, you can reverse it back, all that sort of stuff. But we'll keep it on.
Simon. I borrow your torch. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
It's alright.
What I'll do, keep on that speed. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put some headphones in it. Okay, so as we use this, we can do a bit of a spirit board. And then, if you've got time, use... Is there only 1,000 rod there?
No, there's two. You've got one on the floor.
2,000 rods, okay, so we're going to try and use them. So would anybody like to have a listen? If you get any words or anything, just literally shout them out. There you go. It's all on set up and that. Yeah, if there's any words or
Sausages.
anything, yeah, anything, just literally shout them out. Okay, so everyone's go around the table again. Okay, we're just going to do an assessment of each. Oh, thank you.
Oh, is that the ball?
Yeah, that's a little ball. Thank you for that.
Nice.
You tell us you are here. So it only goes off when it's been physically touched. So if you just touch it for me.
I just thought it might be cold here.
Yeah, see, so it goes off when it's been touched. Okay, so it's not like you go near
It's a
one.
motion sensitive
Yeah.
thing. It doesn't pick up on temperature or anything.
No, I thought if something was there, it might be cold.
Oh, you mean a cold spot?
Yeah.
No, it won't.
Not necessarily. It does happen, but not always.
It's very rare, isn't it? Because,
It's not easy to judge though, because those windows aren't double glazed, so they're going to show cold anyway.
Right.
I mean,
okay, it is a bit breezy in here. I thought I'd put it around it, it's a bit drafty.
yeah, there's a chimney which is open, of course.
Okay.
Blowing.
So,
Yeah, 'cause it's like,
what we're going to do is everyone still
it's not too bad.
capable, not people, does everyone still want to do a spirit box, not spirit box, board session? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, okay. So what we're going to do is everyone just go around the board again. Okay, I'm just going to move this. Is this dead?
That's
Oh,
that one.
Can you turn the volume on that bad boy?
Can you make the volume go louder? Yeah. And there's a little sort of dial at the top. Sorry, that's your bag. Is that loud enough for you? Yeah. Cool. Yes. Any words that come out, just literally shout them out. Okay. So what we're gonna do. Fingers on the plancher for me, please. Okay. And what we're gonna do again in a clockwise rotation, whatever you want to call it. Direction. Just spin it around, just building for all that energy.
There you go. Hello, woman flying.
Okay, if there are any spirits in this room with us, okay, please step forward. We would like to speak to you. Okay, there is a board in the middle. Okay, that is a way of communicating. So we'll have a yes or no. We'll have numbers and letters. Okay. There are also.
I think it's because it's shiny.
Yeah. There are also devices around the room. Okay, like you've done earlier. Okay, about a few minutes ago, you lit up one of these little folders that are on the windowsill. Okay, they light up when they get touched. There's also one in the fireplace with two other devices. If you go near them, they'll start lighting up for us.
Adam, you got some good chicken buddy. It's good nuts.
So, yeah, you doing that? You just like.
No, it's good. We're not doing on it.
Okay. If there are any spirits in this room, can you just go to yes for me? Thank you. Hello, we're just here to have a conversation. We're not here to fight or scratch or make any trouble. Okay, can you just put that planter back in the middle if you're capable? Okay, thank you. Are we speaking to a female spirit at all? Can you let us know? If you are, can you go to yes for me, if you are female? Okay, are you a male spirit? Okay, what we'll do. Can you find yes on the board for me, where that sun is in the left hand corner? Can you just go to that for me? Oh, I know you want to, don't be shy. I know... Did this used to be a kitchen? Did you used to work in here?
Look at this.
Are you getting anything out of it?
I can hear voices, but I'm not getting any clear words.
Can't make anything. Oh,
It's like you.
no, it's yours. Oh.
Okay, what we'll do, we'll just spin it round again. Spin up all that energy.
Yeah.
Okay, please don't be scared to come and have a chat with us. We're really nice people. Well, I hope so anyway. Okay, we're not here to cause any trouble. We just want to know who you are and why you're here.
It's fine.
Yeah, I can do. Well, I'll listen to it a while. Okay, hands back in the middle for me. Okay, if there is anybody here, can you step forwards? Okay. Can you just move anywhere on that board? Just so you know, just so we know you're here. Can you just move it a bit more? Okay, thank you. Can you go to yes? Could you find yes on the board for me? Yeah, there you go. And can you find no for me? Okay, thank you. What I am going to do is... I need a chair because I'm going to come in. We go in. Do you want to listen? Do you want to have another listen to this? Because I'm picking up words and stuff.
I'm just saying random words.
Yeah, but anything that comes out this side, anything that comes out this side.
It's a bit better that time.
This is Charlie again.
I'm sorry.
No. How old are you, Charlie?
Are you 7? Okay. Charlie, do you remember us from the other room? You do. Okay, hello, it's us again. Is there anyone else in this room with us?
Someone just touched my hair.
Did it? Charlie, could you just put the planter back into the middle for me quickly? I've got a question to ask you. Did you just touch this woman's hair? Oh, you're cheeky, aren't you?
Can you touch the cat ball for us?
There's one on the windowsill. It'll light up if you touch it. There's also another one on this dark table. Or there's one in the fireplace. Okay, it's safe, it's not on. No, it's not on, mate. Is there anyone else in this? Just that is anyone else in this room with
We
us?
didn't ask, no.
Is there anyone else in this room with us, Charlie? There is. Okay, apart from us, anyway. Okay, Charlie, is there 2 women in this room with you? There is. Okay, thank you. Do they work here? They do. Okay. Charlie, you said you stole something earlier, is that correct? Okay. Charlie, I know, I've got a feeling this used to be a kitchen. These 2 women, are they making bread? Or are they cooking? They are. Okay, thank you. Were you a naughty boy and did you try and steal food from this room? While the workers weren't watching, you're naughty. Are these two women? Are they? Is one of them in their probably early 20s? Okay. And is there an older woman that's in charge of her? Okay, 'cause that's what I was picking up on. Okay.
Would these women talk to us?
That's a good question. Will these women like to speak to us? Yes. Can we? Thank you. Okay. Are we speaking to one of the women now? I know you're busy. Just quick 5 minutes. All we need. Okay. Can you just go to yes for me? Thank you. Are you making bread right now? Are you really busy? Is that why you can't really talk? Okay. Well, I'll tell you now, that bread will be absolutely fine for 5 minutes, okay? It's not going to burn, okay? You won't get in trouble for burning the bread. Have you got a message for someone in this room? Okay. Could you go to that person you have a message for? Charlie, is this you? Yeah, Charlie, we want to speak to the women, mate. Alright, it is really nice speaking to you, but could we speak to these women, please? Thank you. Can you spell out your name for us? Can you give us the first letter?
I will go with that for 10 minutes and then give it to Pete's not going to go on it yet.
Yeah.
It cuts off after every 10 minutes. You just need to touch the screen and it will keep going.
Okay.
Otherwise it will cut itself off and then you have to reboot it.
Okay. Can you give us the second letter of your name? And the next letter? Is your name Eliza? Okay. Is that how you spell Eliza? Yeah. Okay. Can you tell me how old you are? You're in your 30s, okay, so you're 30, can you give us the other number for me? Because I guarantee you're not 3.
Can you tell us the year you were born? No. Do you know when you were born?
Just everybody at home picking on the table.
You picking up anything from that?
No, it's just so much noise and...
So would you tell us how old you are, please?
You're 23. It is my age.
Thank you. Are you the older of the two women in the room?
I knew it. Can you tell us how old this other woman is, please? She's 51. Is she in charge of you?
Catboard's fallen off.
Oh, has it?
No, that was me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in the back of it.
Yeah.
Just under the urn at that.
Okay, cool.
Anyone else want to ask any questions?
Are you married?
Do you want to get married? Do you want to get married to any of us? Can you go to that one person you want to get married to? Oh, thanks. Sorry, I'm taken. Do you like it? You don't like that?
No, I was second choice, sorry.
Do you have a message you want to ask anyone? Can you go to that person, please?
It's for you.
You point out, yeah, okay. Can you give me the first letter of the message, please?
Question.
Q3. I don't understand what that means. Can you give me the first letter of the message one more time? D. And the next letter? D3. Are you trying to find the E? Okay, so it's D, E, and can you give me the third letter? Q. So D,
EQ.
A. Are you... Can you just go one more time? Just go to the first letter of the message. And then the second letter.
Can you hold this a minute? I'll go find it.
Go find the second letter for me.
He hasn't got it yet.
Was it an E?
Do you know your alphabet?
Are you trying to say to us that you're dead? You clever. Okay. Did you die in this room? Did this other woman kill you? No. Wasn't she a nice woman? Did you die by burning yourself? You did. Ah, bless. I mean, must have hurt. I mean, I know what it's like burning myself anyway. Just to be a shame.
Was it a fire?
Did you die in the fireplace? I mean, no. Did you fall into the fire in the fireplace? You did. Oh, sorry to hear that.
How old were you when that happened?
23. Yes. Did you used to live here then? Did you live upstairs? You did. Oh, okay. Yes. Are you...
Did you have a boyfriend?
No. But you want to get married to me, apparently. Yeah. Ends are lucky.
And if not, I'll do after second best.
I mean, if I can't, do you want this man that's just spoken?
I can't even pull.
Do I mind you of someone? Okay. Do I mind you of a brother? No. Do I a friend? Okay. Did you really like this person then? Did. Okay. So I want to know more about this person now. Can you tell me his first name, please? Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
go on, give us the last letter then. Oh, is his name Adam as well then?
Did he look like this Adam?
Every time I go to a certain place. Is there any other person you want to speak to? Can you go to that person? Is there... Oh, it's always you again.
No.
Is there something you want to say to her? I don't know what that spells. Do you understand? I know you understand English, but do you speak Old English? You do. Is that why? Are you struggling to find the words on the board?
Do you know this lady's name?
What's your name?
Oh, she knows it. Can you spell it out?
Do you ring with a name? No. Thought not. Okay.
Were you born in this house? No. But were you born in Bletchley?
Okay. Do you know what? I'll make an agreement with you. Okay. If you can light up one of these little bulbs in this room, I'll say yes to marrying you. How does that sound? Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
I'm waiting then. Or make one of the devices go. Do you know how to use these devices? You do? Okay, so can you try and touch one of these little balls that will light up for me? Come on, I'll say yes. I know you want to. Are you struggling to use them? Are you still here? Are you struggling? Can you put the plants back in the middle for me? Okay, are you struggling to use these other devices? Okay, can you possibly tap someone so that they know you're here?
Yeah, we're finishing up now, so I've got to get... Yeah.
Adam, got to finish up.
We've got to finish up now because it's nearly 10:30 and we've got to literally shut the doors at 10:30, otherwise we don't get allowed back here again.
Yeah,
because there's a flat upstairs and people live there.
Okay.
I've got to do a closing down prayer for everybody so you don't take anything home with you. Yeah, so just say goodbye on the board and then...
Yeah, finish it.
Fabulous,
Okay.
thank you.
Well, really sorry, love,
Is that your one, yeah?
but we've really got to go now. Okay. We'll eventually be back. Are you happy with that?
It'll be out by half past nine.
Yeah, no, so they have to do a quick clear out.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay.